Welcome to September's Leetcode Challenge. Today's problem is find winner on a tic-tac-toe game. Tic-tac-toe is played by two players A and B on a 3x3 grid. Here are the rules of tic-tac-toe. Players take turns placing characters into empty squares. The first player A always places X characters, while the second player B always places O characters. Now, X and O characters are always placed into empty squares, never on filled ones. The game ends when there are three on the same of the same character on any row, column, or diagonal. So that's one big key there. The game also ends if all squares are non-empty. No more moves can be played if the game is over. So given an array moves with the row and column that the player is going to play, return the winner of the game if it exists, A or B, and in case the game ends in a draw, return draw. If there are still movements to play, return pending. So that just means if no one's won yet, but there's still moves, we want to return pending. All right, so here's what we're going to do. We are going to keep track of the rows and columns in some sort of array. And we'll also have to keep track of the diagonals. There's only two diagonals, right? One going this way and the other one going this way. What we're going to do is move through the moves of rows and columns, and we'll have some sort of boolean that keeps track of which player it is. We'll have player 1 be positive, and we'll have player 2 be negative. So what we'll do then is we'll first set n equals 3, and we're going to have two arrays. We'll have rows and columns, each one representing the entire row and column here. Next, we also need some value to keep track of the diagonals. So we'll have diagonal 1 and diagonal 2, and these will be 0. And we're going to keep track of player. Whenever this player is 1, that's going to be player 1. And whenever it's -1, that'll be player 2. So row, column in moves. We have a couple of things to take care of. Well, the very last thing we want to do here is flip the player. So we'll just multiply it by -1. So that's going to flip it to negative, then positive, negative, positive. So for the rows, we're going to say for this row here, add whatever the player is. If it's player 1, we'll increase it by 1. And if it's player 2, we'll decrease it by 1. Same with columns. Now if row equals column, meaning it's 0, 0, 1, 1, or 2, 2, we are going to increase our D1 by player. And if R plus C equals n minus 1, that means it's either 1, 1 or 2, 0 or 0, 2. That's the other diagonal way, right? We're going to also do the same thing here. So to see if there's a winner, we know there's a winner if the absolute value of rows are, if this equals 3, right? This equals n, or the absolute value of column, if this equals n. That also means the entire column is filled with one player, right? Or if the absolute value of D1, if this equals n, or the absolute value of D2, if this equals n, then we know there's a winner, and we can just return whether, if it's player equals 1, then that's going to be return A. Otherwise, we return B. And we flip right here at the very end. So if we don't find a winner, that either means we've filled up all the boxes or there's still moves to be made, right? So we can just keep track of that by looking at the length of moves. If length of moves, if this equals n times n, well, that means there's no more moves left, right? So we can just return draw. If there's still moves left, then we're going to return pending. Okay, and that should be it. Let's see if this works. Oh, okay, return, right. Couple typos here, apologies. There we go. All right, so this is going to be an n times n solution. And it also does take n times n space because of all these, well, I guess it's 2n space because of these two arrays, which is n times n, right? Okay, so this is a relatively easy problem. It's just kind of hard to code it out. My initial approach was much longer than this, but I think this is kind of the simplest version that I could come up with. So yeah, we'll end it here. Okay, thanks for watching my channel. Remember, do not trust me. I know nothing.